This is Hebrews chapter. This is the book of Hebrews chapter 11, verse 13 in the AMP. All these died in faith, guided and sustained by it, without receiving the tangible fulfillment of Yahweh Shema Shai's promises, only having seen, anticipated them, and having welcomed them from a distance, and having acknowledged that they were strangers and exiles on the earth. Shalom, shalom. Before I get any further in this lesson, I want to first off praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Rachak, Kodash. Double honor to the apostle, the elders, great Moson, to our truth and love flock, peace and mercy, Yakim, the spirit and truth and sincerity, peace and blessing, hopeful elect. This is Brother Bummer Cobb coming at you with another quick lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, defeat the flock of Israel, which you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, free the Lord shows nation people, the Lord tribe of Israel, the only nation on this planet salvation coming to us, which times are getting closer and closer. I just wanted to do a, quick, Lord's will edifying lesson on, keep the faith. We are getting closer, because we see prophecy, speeding up. It's Lord's will. I'll do a lesson on, that'll be one of my next lessons. That guy that got that brain chip. We're just seeing, the Lord is just speeding up the times for what the scriptures say, the elect's sake. All right, so, we just got to endure, brothers. Sisters, well, that's all we got to do, bro. Because we're getting so close. We're getting so close, bro. So now it's just about, are you going to keep your faith? Right? So I'm going to read that scripture again. Hebrews chapter 11. And, through the Spirit, this lesson was inspired by, I just opened up my book because, sometimes I've been doing that if I don't know what chapter I'm going to read. Just open your book. That's it. Anywhere, just let the book open where it's going to open. And it opened on Hebrews 11. So I read this whole chapter and I read it in the AMP. And, bro, this chapter is definitely a beautiful chapter, but I wanted to pull this point. Hebrews 11, verse 13. All these died in faith, which is what this is going into, before we read from verse 1. This is going to our forefathers, and foremothers having the faith, guided and sustained by it. That's right. So they died in faith. They were sustained like, oh, yeah, man, I know the Lord said He's going to make a promise. Without receiving the tangible fulfillment of Yahweh Shema Shai's promises. That's right. Abraham, Abraham, Jacob, they got promised that they people was going to be set up, in the land. Well, that's the promise down to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. And now, man, our people were promised to what? Be set in the land. Eternal peace was coming to us. That we were going to be rulers. They didn't see that, though. But what? Without receiving the tangible fulfillment of Abraham's promises, only having seen, anticipated them, right? And having welcomed them from a distance, and having acknowledged that they were strangers and exiles on earth. That's right, bro. So they were anticipating, like, yeah, man, this is what the Lord said. So let me believe in it. So now look, bro, we seeing everything play out that the Lord said is gonna come, bro. Just keep the faith, bro. They wanted to see this. They wanted to see this, but they didn't. They died having faith that they was gonna see it. So we got to keep our faith because we seeing it. It's not like it's far off. Oh, we might be 20 years, 10 years, 50 years. Bro, we right here. We a year or 2 years away. A few months. Just keep the faith, dog. Bro, I'm reading this chapter. I'm like, dang, bro. When I got to that verse, I'm like, bro, and every matter of fact, let me get that precept because the spirit that lined it up. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 13, starting at verse 16. Blessed are your eyes, for they see, and your ears, for they hear. For verily I say unto you, that many prophets and righteous men have desired to see those things which you see, and have not seen them, and to hear those things that which ye hear, and have not heard them. That's right. Bro, prophets, our forefathers, foremothers desire to hear this, bro, to see what we seeing. We are seeing, bro, great wrath. Because the devil knows that he has but a short time. We seeing the days being speeded for the elect's sake. We are seeing different prophecies play out. So blessed are our eyes, bro. Everything that Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai told our forefathers and foremothers that was going to happen. It's happening in our time, bro. Bro, rejoice. Bro, we're literally seeing everything. When we see the mark of the beast, the only thing we got to see is the kingdom. And for this mark, for this beast system to be, fully pushed out. But the kingdom, bro, that's what we're waiting on. And we already see every other prophecy coming to pass. So what we got to do, man, we just got to, stand boldly. You just got to keep enduring for Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. And then we going to receive, everything that's going to be coming. All right? We waiting on them SPs, and it's not far-fetched. Literally, we're just waiting. We're literally just waiting, bro. So, bro, just wait. Just wait, bro. Yeah, bro, you got to go through your hell, but you got to sacrifice. Yes, bro. Go through that. And go through it cheerfully. And like the elder bishop said, bro, don't try to run out of that hell, which I want to watch that camp, bro. I got to ask a brother for his channel, bro. I definitely want to watch that camp, bro. That was a heavy camp. But that was not a light camp. He said, don't try to run from the hell, because once you run out the hell, the Lord gonna put you right back in the same situation because you didn't want to stick there in the hell, man. So deal with it. But what the elder was saying, but take it on your chin. That's all you gotta do, bro. You gotta take that hell upon your chin, bro. Don't run from it. Take it on. Put your shield up. See what the lesson needs to be learned, and you endure it. Yeah, sure, you get a little emotional at the beginning, but after that, what you gonna do? Stay emotional about it? Nah, endure that. Stay faithful. So this is the book of Ecclesiastes, also known as the book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy. In the 10th, I will utter it with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies. That's right, bro. Once again, going back to the Matthew. And even going back to the Hebrews. Our forefathers, foremothers wanted to see the fall of this devil, bruh, so that righteousness can be established. And that's what we're seeing. We are seeing the fall of this devil. And soon righteousness will be established, bro. So, bruh, have joy. Rejoice. Because, bro, we not far away. It's not we far away. Like, dang, man, we got another 20, 30 years. Bro, we right here, dog. Even the apostles say, bro, we got like maybe a few months, a year. Come on, bro. Endure. Just keep, bro. This how, bro, just all you got to do. Fear the Lord. And really, when you was watching that camp, because I was there, but when you hear what the elder was saying, the elder bishop, he was saying, because they were spitting. It's not, but the Lord ain't asking us for a lot. That's what they said, according to what they said. All he asking us, do a lesson, study, believe on him, and that's about it. He wants you to do your lessons, study, endure, and believe on him. That's about it, bro. You tell me you can't do that? So come on, man. Keep the faith. But hey, I hope the one that's listening was edifying and close out by giving all praise and glory on to Yahweh, Bashem El Shabbat, Shem Chakudash, the Master, Apostles, the Elders, Great, most on the truth, one flock, peace and mercy, I can listen to the truth and sincerity, peace and blessing, hopefully, till next time, Shalom.